The vowel I can take l'accent circonflexe, as in il, and le tréma, as in maïs. Bonjour à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. In this video, we are going to talk about the different accents in French. Before we start, you must know that accents can only be found on the top of some vowels. So we are going to look at the vowels and which accent they can take, but also how the sound is going to be affected by the accent. So let's go. French has 4 types of accent. L'accent circonflexe, that looks like a pointy hat. L'accent grave, that goes backwards. L'accent aigu, that goes forward. And le tréma, that looks like 2 dots. Now that we know the name of the French accents, let's see on which vowels they can be found. The vowel A can take l'accent circonflexe, as in age, and l'accent grave, as in A. As you can hear, the accents don't change the pronunciation of the vowel. The vowel O can take l'accent circonflexe, as in côté. Here again, the accent doesn't change the sound of the vowel. The vowel U can take l'accent circonflexe, as in out, l'accent grave, as in ou, and le tréma, as in Muller. As you can hear, once again, the accents don't change the pronunciation of the vowel. The vowel I can take l'accent circonflexe, as in il, and le tréma, as in maïs. As you can hear, here again, the accents don't change the sound of the vowel. So now you probably wonder if accents actually change the pronunciation of vowels. And actually, yes, they do. But they change the pronunciation of one vowel only. The vowel E can take all 4 accents and it will have a different pronunciation with the accents. It can take l'accent circonflexe, as in même, l'accent grave, as in après, l'accent aigu, as in élevé, and le tréma, as in Noël. Here the accent changed the sound of the letter E from E to E. You can find many tips online about getting the right position of your tongue to get the right sound E. But actually, the accent don't change the sound E. It is the same E for all 4 accents. The accent changed the sound E into E. The way the accent go will guide the way your mouth needs to work in order to have the perfect pronunciation. Let's have a look at the following words. Même. It has the accent circonflexe that goes up, so your mouth will automatically open wide. Même. Après. It has the accent grave that goes backwards, so your mouth will automatically open like a smile. Après. Élevé. It has the accent aigu that goes forward, so your mouth will not move a lot. Élevé. Now, if you were wondering what accents are for, considering the fact that they only change the sound of one of our 6 vowels, they are actually mainly here to help us distinguish between homonyms. Like the verb avoir, il a, with no accent, and the preposition a with one. Or the word ou, meaning or, without an accent, and où, meaning where, with an accent. Out of the 4 accents found in the language, one is very special. That very special accent is le tréma. So let's have a closer look and find out what is so special about it. The accent called tréma is used to change the way we link letters together to obtain sounds. Let's look at the French for but and for sweet corn. The French for but is spelled M-A-I-S. The French for sweet corn is spelled the same but with the tréma on the I. So what is the difference in terms of pronunciation? Well, in French, A and I together give the sound E. The S is usually silent when it is placed at the end of a word. So the French for but is pronounced mais. The tréma is here to prevent us from linking letters to form sounds. We know A and I make the sound E. But if I put a tréma on the I can't combine A and I to form E. I must separate those two letters. Which means that I read everything until the letter with the tréma, and then I'll make a small pause and I read the rest of the word. So the pronunciation of sweet corn in French is maïs. Let's practice that with other similar words. The French for naïve is spelled N-A-I-F with the tréma on the I. So I will say naïf. The feminine of that is spelled N-A-I-V-E with a tréma on the I. So I will say naïve. And finally, my name is spelled A-N-A-I-S with a tréma on the I. So I will say Anais. Maybe you have realized that during this lesson we talked about A, E, I, O and U. But we have not said anything about the last vowel, the Y. And it is because the Y is the only vowel that won't take any accents. That's all for the accents in French. I hope you have enjoyed this video. À bientôt!